NBA fans are in absolute shambles knowing that the Oklahoma City Thunder and Indiana Pacers will be playing in the finals. Probably because it's two of the smaller TV markets in NBA history. Oklahoma City's TV market size is 755,000, whereas Indianapolis's TV market size is 1.183 million. That's because absolutely nothing else goes on in Oklahoma other than the Sooners. Now, out of 27 TV markets, Oklahoma City is the 25th, and the Indiana Pacers are the 21st. There are 27 US TV markets in the NBA, and this is according to Sports Media Watch. And of course, everybody and anybody has an opinion on this matter. One person made a good point by saying, "It's funny to me how many people hating on the NBA Finals this year always want to see the same teams and faces. It's time for new teams." Another person said, "Two small market teams get to fight for their first chip. Best offense versus best defense." I'll talk about the bad hoops part in a second. How can anybody say this is bad hoops? I don't mean to bore you guys with the details, but let's take a look back at the top 10 most viewed NBA Finals. Number 1, 1998, Chicago Bulls versus Utah Jazz, 29 million. Number 2, 1993, Bulls Suns, 27.2 million. Number 3, Bulls Jazz 1997, 25.6 million viewers. Number 4, Bulls Supersonics, 24.9 million. Number 5, 1987, Celtics Lakers. Remember who was on those teams? 24.1 million. 1991, Lakers Bulls, 23.9 million. Remember who's on that team? 1988, Lakers Bad Boys Pistons, 21.7 million. 1989, again, Lakers Bad Boys Pistons, 21.3 million. 1992, Bulls Trailblazers at number 9, 20.8 million. And at number 10, Cavaliers versus Warriors, 20.4 million. 10 years ago, 2015, Cavs Warriors, 19.94 million viewers. 5 years ago, views were down, but I feel like that was a knock because so many people hate Bron. Now let's look at last year's NBA Finals. An average of 11.3 million people tune in to watch each game in the NBA Finals between the Boston Celtics and Dallas Mavericks, marking the series' lowest viewership since 2021 as ratings for the NBA Finals and other big TV events struggle to return to pre-pandemic levels. And so many people hate Oklahoma City because they play a least likable brand of basketball. And you also got Tyrese Halliburton trying to make a name for himself and not Aura Farm. I could go on and on.
I go on and on.
My point being, and this is a point that I'm not breaking any news to, we're in a star-driven league. All of Michael Jordan's NBA Finals are in the top 10 of most watched NBA Finals series of all time. The Lakers, Celtics with Magic and Bird are in the top 10 of most watched NBA Finals series. Oh, and by the way, Lakers, Pistons, Hollywood Tinseltown versus Bad Boy Pistons are in the top 10 of most watched finals of all time. LeBron's series are in the top 15 of the most watched NBA finals of all time. So this narrative that both teams have no stars, yeah, they kind of don't. I know Shea is coming into his own after winning the MVP, but he plays a style that nobody likes outside of Oklahoma City. Tyrese Halliburton, yeah, some people think he had to sell his soul just to not become overrated and make all these crazy shots that he was never making before. Yeah, that's exciting. I get that. But at the same time, if you go back to the year 2012 and you plug in Russell Westbrook, you plug in James Harden, you plug in Kevin Durant, along with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on this team, you'll get your finals ratings back up to the pre-pandemic days. And this whole narrative that everyone's pushing, that there is the face of the NBA, that it is Anthony Edwards, or it is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or it is Nikola Jokic, there's a guy still in the league named LeBron James. And as long as he's still in the league, he will always be the face of the NBA. Until he retires, there is no face of the NBA other than LeBron James. And without LeBron James and without Steph Curry, there is not going to be much interest in not only the playoffs, but the finals. That's number one. Number two, these hoops that are about to be played. Yes, it is intriguing that the Pacers knocked off the Milwaukee Bucks. Yes, it is intriguing that the Pacers knocked off the number 1 seed Cleveland Cavaliers. I understand that. They beat the Red Hot Knicks. But is their luck going to run out in this finals? I think yes. And don't even get me started on the Thunder and their crazy season that they're having, because at the end of the day, they won the West by, I think, 14 games. They have 50 20-point victories in the regular season. Now, I know the regular season don't mean shit, but when you're looking at the grand scheme of things, people better hope this is going to be an interesting finals, because if it's not, it's going to ruin the NBA. That's just a fact. If this series ends in 4 or 5, it's horrible for the league. Me personally, my heart is going for Indiana. My mind is picking OKC. I do think Indiana can steal a couple of games. Definitely not the game tonight, but they could tomorrow, they could definitely steal a couple games. I think they'll lose in 6 or 7. And if it goes 7 games, well, it'll be the first game 7 in 9 years since the last time the Cavaliers and Warriors played in 2016, when the Cavaliers came back from 3-1. That would be great for the league. But in all honesty, I don't know if that can happen. I do see a world where the Thunder win in 4, maybe 5, and that would be absolutely terrible for the league. So it'll be interesting to see. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section. Are you going to be watching this NBA Finals, or are you going to wait till next season so we can see LeBron finally play? It's your boy Hollywood AJ. I'll see you all in the next one.